Hi and welcome to JavaFX Vehicle Management System. So let me show you guys how this works. This is a purchase made by Peter Canada. So, and those are the details of the car he intends to buy. He's buying Bugatti and he's not trading in any car. So if I click on reset, that's what we get. Okay. Supposing we want to make another transaction, we can always click on reset if we want, and there we go, and enter the second transaction. Let's say is for IO. Let's say, okay, that's for IO, and IO's address is number 15 at the street. Now code JH, telephone number of IO, and email address. Let's say io@shola.co.uk, and enter the details of what IO wants. Supposing IO intend to go for Lamborghini and intend to trade one of his cars, all we need to do is subtract this from this, and that is it. Okay, display our receipt. There we go. Alright, supposing another customer, a new customer, and the details here changes to, let's say, spray small, address change, and let's say is Kings Road, and postcode change as well, telephone number. Okay, and this changes as well. It's a grace at Gmail. There. So all we need to do is enter all of the details, and that's it. We can then print out the receipt as well. So what I will do now is take you guys straight into JavaFX development environment, and I'll show you how to put one of these together. So let's do that now, guys. Hi and welcome to Java NextBeans Vehicle Sales Trading Management System. This is at a request of someone who would like me to develop a program using JavaFX. So I'm going to be using JavaFX Swing application. Let me show you this guy's email first before we get into this tutorial. Okay, that's the email I received from this guy who will actually like me to please make one in JavaFX. That is it right there. I've actually blocked out his image, his pictures, his names, everything. So let's go back into Java now. Okay, back in Java, I've selected the JavaFX in Swing application. I'm going to click on next. Then you see this Vero class. Uncheck that. Click on finish. Or let's give it a name before clicking on finish. I'm just going to call it JavaFX underscore vehicle. Right, that's the name of my application. Let's click on finish. There, and let's look for this very application right there. That would be J for Java. There we go, right here. Okay, we drop that down, drop this down, and right in here, let's right click. See where it says source package, right click on it. Let's go to new, and we'll select the JFrame form. I'm going to give it a name, just call the package vehicle. There, and click on finish, and there we go. Now that this one is ready, right click on it. Let's go to set frame layout. I'm going to set it as absolute layout right here. There, and right in the properties, select the property. Now go straight to the code right here. and in there generate center, check that. I'm going to change the design size to 1400 by 800. Now in the property, let's come into the preferred size right here. I'm going to change it to 1000 plus as well, 1400 by 800 there. Now the next thing I'd like to do is, let's come right in here and I'm going to grab, now let's come into the palette here. Okay, you see this there one, select the plane, paste the plane right there, and inside the plane let's go straight to the property there. Then make sure the border is selected. In the border I'm going to select title border right there, and in here I'm going to change that to customers details, and where we have border, I need a border around it, so let's come in here and change that very border right there. Let's make it 3, and the color I'm going to make it a little bit dark gray, maybe this. Click on OK, click on OK again. The font size, we might as well just change that to something bold, make it, or maybe 18, let's see, and click on OK. There, I'll drag this. Yeah, that's my customers, whatever. Okay, I might as well copy that and just change the content around, because I'm going to need one more. There's going to be one here for the cars, so that all the colors go straight into the property of it as well. Drop this down and change the title to cars on sale, yeah, and mileage. Yeah, right there. Click on OK. There we go. Now I need one here, and right there, that's another one here. That's going to be for the receipt, so let's just enter receipt in there. Yeah, right there. So let's speed this up, speed up the design of the interface. That is how it looks for now. So one more thing we need to do is, now let's add some component to this interface. Right here, let's add TextArea in here. And just bring it down. That's one. And here I'm going to enter label. Let's copy that. We're going to need more labels. Another label here, and we need 2 more. Oh, first thing, look at this. Let's right click on all of this plane and change it to absolute. Repeat the same thing here. Set layer as absolute, and here absolute as well, and here as well. Change it, right click and select set absolute layer, and in here let's change it all to absolute layer. That will make life easy. This one is already absolute layer, so let's copy this. With the absolute layer, that helps in enhancing the look of the interface. Okay, that's fine. So let's select here, copy, paste. We're gonna need that somewhere here. Okay, alright, that is for the customer details here. Alright, so let's get some text field in here. Copy that, paste. So I will now speed up the design of this whole interface and get back to you guys. Okay, this is how my interface looks now. I have 4 labels here. All of these are text area. Okay, and here that's a text field. Let's see. Yeah, that is a text field really. Let me show it to you. No, that's a text area. And the other ones, those are all text field. We now have 2 labels here. 2 combo box. These are all text. Okay, let's run it and you see how the whole interface looks like. That's how it looks for now, but nothing is happening. Nothing. Okay, nothing is happening. So the first thing I would like to do is let's do something with these ones. Okay, I will use form activates. So you right click on your form, the form itself, because I have other component here, that's why I'm right clicking here. And let's go to window activate. Right, these do have a name. Let's check the name first. That is the name, jComboBox. So let's go back to events, window activate, right in there. So I'm going to change that to jComboBox dot. Now I think this is lowercase. Alright, let's try again. Dot. Very good. Add items right there. Okay, the item I would like to add is going to be Lamborghini. Right, I presume the spelling is right, so let's just copy that. I'm gonna go for maybe about 4 cars. Right, I think right up here let's add another one. Right up here I'm going to change this one to select a car. Select a car there. And here my next car, maybe we'll go for Bugatti. And here maybe we'll go for Rolls Royce there. Let's try that again. Get rid of that. Okay, Rolls Royce. And here, what shall we go for here? Maybe a Porsche or something. So that is how it looks now. So which means if I run this program, let's see, if we run it now, we should be able to see all of these items. Drop this down. There they are. Okay. Alright, that is fine, but as you can see, we still have this. Let's go into the design view here. Select this and come straight into the design view. Sorry. There we go. And just get rid of all of this content in there. There we go. Now, we need more room here. And this one is just going to be for the mileage. Let's come in here and check it out. Okay, we call that trade. I'm going to copy that and come right in here where it says modal. Just get rid of the content in there. I'm back to my window activate right there. So let's paste that in there. So it's going to be dot add item as well. And in the case of that, I just want to add mileage. So the whole idea of that is if you intend to trade in a car, the cost of trading in the car, it's got to do with the mileage. So the first mileage is going to be from select a mileage. So let's say the first mileage is going to be maybe 100 to 5,000, and this. The next is going to be 5,000 and 1, 2. Let's go for 20,000. Let's go for 20,000 and 1, 2, 40,000. Because these are super cars that we're selling here, so we can still resell it. And one more. This is going to be 40,000 plus to 100,000. Right, those are the mileage. Anything below these, the price will just go down the drain. So if we compile and run, let's see how that looks like as well. Let's run it now. So on our form load, this is what we get there, but it's not showing properly. So if we select that, we expect the price to show in there. So maybe I should reduce this or reduce this. One of those. Let's come in here. Just modify the interface a little bit. Okay guys, this is how it all looks right now. Okay, that is fine. So what I want is, if I select Bugatti, I expect it to display the price here, and the same thing if I select a mileage, and on the other hand I don't have to select a mileage. Okay, but first thing first, let's enter a value in here. To start with, the value has to be 0. So in here, let's come into the property and right in there, just enter 0 value for both. Let's get it centered. Align, centered. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now the next thing is, if I double click on this, try that again, double click on that, and in here let's use an if statement. So what we want is, if as if it is selected, this dot get selected equals, then we now need this. Let's enter curly braces there. I need a name of this. I think the price of, oh, that's Lamborghini. The price of Lamborghini dot set text. I think it's approximately $1.5 million, so that should give us about, let's say, maybe 100 pounds sterling approximately. I'm just making my up, so I'm gonna copy this. So the next car, let's go back in there. Let's go back in here. We need the next car. That's going to be, where is it? The next car in this case is the Bugatti. Enter that in here. Yeah. And what is the next one? Rolls Royce. Copy that and come back in here, change that to Rolls Royce. If you like, the choice is yours. You can always go for the price. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just playing around with it, the price, and the price are not accurate. Okay, this one, I don't know, I'm gonna make up my price in there. You can always buy from me. Mine is a little bit cheaper, and this one, Rolls Royce. For the brand new one, maybe 800 plus. And Bugatti, have no clue. Let's go for 900 plus. Right, those are the price for my cars. So if I run it, compile and run. So there, let's select any of these cars. Okay, that is Lamborghini, Rolls Royce. Let's go for Porsche. There. Close that. Run it again. That is fine. So we have the price. Supposing we want to select any of these as well. So let's come back in here and just repeat exactly the same thing. I'm going to copy this. What we need is the name of this. Let's see, what's the name? Okay, it's called trade. Okay, let's copy this. Come back in here, double click on this. Right in here, using an if statement. If this dot gets whatever selected, okay, in this case that's supposed to be 1 to 5,000, 100 to 5,000. And we enter in here coil braces. Yes, JLBL trade dot. That's wrong name. We need to get the name right. It has no name. That's JLBL trade. Okay, now we have a name for it. JLBL trade dot set text. Okay, how much discount for that? Let's say about 25,000. That is the discount. Now we have 4 more. Okay, the next one, let's look at the value of that. 5,000 close to 20,000. The drop in sales and followed by 20,000 plus. Because you're trading in these cars, the value actually drops. So, and here, this one right here. So depend on you. Anything below that, the value will actually drop drastically. So let's compile and try it out. Okay, so if you go for maybe Lamborghini, that's the price of a Lamborghini, and you intend to trade in your own Lamborghini with 40,000 or 40,000 miles. Okay, the price you get for that would be £10,000. Alright, okay guys, so now with that, let me call it the end of this very first part of this tutorial, and then the second part we maybe take care of this one.